Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana has presented his 2026 budget speech, which has been advertised as a fiscal turning point in a resilient economy. We were fortunate not to be subject to the debacle that we suffered in 2025, where the final budget was delayed by about 3 months. Now, in this budget, the Finance Minister has focused on the positive turning points in our economy, such as the country's removal from the fat of grey list, a stabilizing debt, and higher than expected tax collections. All of this has allowed government to withdraw the 20 billion rand in tax increases that were initially proposed in the May 2025 budget. To focus on the tax-related aspects of the budget, the Minister has proposed tax measures to ease the financial burden on households and businesses. The key tax changes in the budget include, firstly, personal income tax brackets. Now, for the first time in a few years, these have been adjusted for the impact of inflation, meaning that the tax threshold, or the level at which a person will start paying tax, has increased to 99,000 rand. For tax-free savings investment accounts, the annual contribution limit is now being increased from 36,000 rand up to 46,000 rand, and this is in the interest of promoting savings. Then, for the limit of your tax deduction for contributions to a retirement fund, this is being increased from 350,000 rand per annum up to a new threshold of 430,000 rand. For medical tax credits that can be claimed for contributions to a qualified medical scheme, this is being increased to 376 rand per month for the first 2 persons, and then an additional 254 rand per month for any additional dependents. With regards to donations, there is also an increase on the limit of donations that a person may make without attracting any donations tax. Now, for individuals, this is being increased from 100,000 rand per annum up to 150,000 rand per annum. And then for juristic persons, it has been increased from 10,000 rand per annum up to 20,000 rand. Another big change that is very much welcomed is with regards to VAT registrations, where firstly, the voluntary registration threshold is being increased, where suppliers are in excess of the old limit of 50,000 rand going up to the new limit of 120,000 rand. Then for compulsory VAT registrations, the threshold is being increased from 1 million rand up to the new value of 2.3 million rand. With regards to capital gains tax events, some of the revisions are firstly that the annual exclusion is being increased from the first 40,000 rand of gains up to the first 50,000 rand of gains that will be excluded. And then in the year of death, the exclusion is increased from 300,000 rand up to a new threshold of 440,000 rand. Then, when disposing of your primary residence, the exclusion of the profit or loss is being increased from the first 2 million rand up to the new level of 3 million rand. We are, however, seeing some proposed increases to the fuel levy, the road accident fund levy, as well as carbon tax, and the usual increase in the sin taxes. It was also highlighted in the budget speech that the SARS Commissioner Edward Kisvatter, his term will be coming to an end at the end of April, and his dedication and positive contributions to SARS were acknowledged. Now, these are just the key highlights coming out of today's budget speech, but please do watch out for our more detailed tax updates in the near future. Thank you.